Hello, friends of the Contando Histórias channel. I'm Wolf, and today we're traveling back to 1962 to relive the incredible story of the World Cup that turned Brazil into the first team ever to become two-time champions of the world. A campaign marked by talent, resilience, and the rise of an unexpected hero. Get ready to discover how Brazil conquered its second star. The World Cup in Chile. The 1962 World Cup was held in Chile, a country facing enormous challenges. Just 2 years before the tournament, one of the strongest earthquakes in history had devastated the nation. Despite the difficulties, the Chileans managed to organize the event and show the world their strength and determination. Brazil arrived as the reigning world champion. The squad was almost the same as the one that had triumphed in Sweden in 1958. Among the stars were Pelé, Garrincha, Didi, Nilton Santos, Vava, and Zagallo. Expectations were sky-high. The start of the campaign. In their opening match, Brazil faced Mexico and won 2-0. The second game was a tough battle against Czechoslovakia. It ended in a 0-0 draw, but brought worrying news. Pelé suffered a muscle injury and was ruled out for the rest of the tournament. Losing the greatest player in the world seemed like a devastating blow. Many believed the dream of back-to-back titles was over. But Brazil still had a secret weapon. Garrincha's show. With Pelé sidelined, the spotlight shifted to Garrincha. Known for his dazzling dribbles and joyful style of play, he delivered one of the greatest individual performances in World Cup history. In the quarterfinals against England, Garrincha scored twice and led Brazil to a 3-1 victory. The team advanced, but the challenges grew tougher. In the semi-final against host nation Chile, backed by a passionate home crowd, Garrincha shone once again. He scored 2 goals and helped Brazil win 4-2. The Selecao was in the final. The grand finale. On June 17, 1962, Brazil and Czechoslovakia met again. The Europeans struck first, opening the score. For a moment, the shadow of defeat loomed. But Brazil quickly responded. Amarildo equalized. Then Zito put Brazil ahead. And finally, a Czechoslovak own goal sealed the 3-1 victory. The final whistle confirmed what had seemed impossible just weeks earlier. Brazil were world champions once again. A historic triumph. The 1962 victory carried special meaning. For the first time since Italy in 1938, a team had successfully defended its World Cup title. Brazil proved it didn't rely solely on Pelé. The collective strength of the squad and Garrincha's extraordinary talent secured the second star. For many experts, Garrincha's performance in that tournament remains the greatest individual campaign ever seen at a World Cup. His brilliance became eternal in football history. And that's the story of the 1962 World Cup. The tournament that crowned Brazil as two-time world champions and turned Garrincha into a football legend forever. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss the next chapters of our series on Brazil's World Cup triumphs. I'm Wolf, and this was another episode of Contando Histórias. See you in the next story.